Just another example that these tropical systems, the weak ones, can still bring that heavy rain and flooding threat. Imelda is one of three storms that we are tracking. Umberto is the first. It's closest to us, but moving farther and farther away. It's going to be passing Bermuda to the north over the next 24 hours. Right now, less than 200 miles to the west of Bermuda. It's a Category 3 hurricane with 120-mile-an-hour sustained winds and gusts up to 150 miles an hour. It's a powerful storm, but the brunt of it, the worst conditions, right around that center of circulation, the eye, going to pass to the north of Bermuda by tonight and into early tomorrow morning. It's going to weaken slightly by early tomorrow to 105-mile-an-hour sustained winds. That weakening trend is going to continue as it tracks farther into the North Atlantic. It's going to get kind of sucked up into, it'll merge with a larger storm system that's non-tropical, and it'll become a post-tropical system as we head towards the end of the work week and into the weekend. But again, it's one of three different name systems that we're tracking. This is Imelda. It's been downgraded now to a tropical depression, but still bringing tons of heavy rainfall, especially to southeast Texas, but some of that sneaking over into southwestern Louisiana as well. We'll zoom in for a closer look, put the stats on the map. With this one, it is drifting northward at only 5 miles an hour. The wind isn't a problem. It's just breezy, 30-mile-an-hour winds, but the tons of rain it's going to produce. We're talking about the potential of more than 15 inches of rain in parts of southeast Texas. Houston floods if somebody looks at it wrong. So that amount of rain is going to cause significant problems. Again, the storm drifting north as we head through the next couple of days and gradually just getting, again, absorbed into the overall flow of weather across the entire U.S. We zoom way out into the Atlantic Ocean, and this is our newest tropical storm. This is Jerry, tracking to the west. It's still well away from the islands in the Caribbean. These are the Leeward Islands that mark the entrance to the Caribbean, and it looks like the storm is going to stay north of that. Zoom in, take a look at the stats with this one. 50-mile-an-hour sustained winds, needs to get up to 75 to become a hurricane. That's likely to happen, 74 technically. That's likely to happen as we head to late tomorrow. Already a Category 1 hurricane, maintaining that strength as it tracks to the north of the Caribbean. And then most of the forecast model data and the National Hurricane Center's official path forecast curve it to the north before it gets to the Bahamas, before it gets too close to the southeastern U.S. However, there's some other data that indicates that maybe Jerry follows a path that's a little bit closer to the islands of the Caribbean, which would set it on more of a westerly course that would take it into the Bahamas potentially and closer to the coast of the U.S. Those are outliers for now. But it's something we're going to keep a close eye on. It's way out there in the Atlantic Ocean for now, so you don't need to be worried about it. We'll be here watching it. In the short term, we're watching a nice weather pattern. Saw some clouds this morning, intermittently passing through. We're going to see those this afternoon, but it's just a nice day overall. The current view from RDU, temperature 74 degrees, a mix of clouds and sunshine. Same mix of clouds and sunshine from Smithfield at 75 degrees. The flags standing out a bit with that northeasterly wind continuing to bring the cooler, drier air into central North Carolina. It's a nice weather pattern in store rest of today, tonight, tomorrow, really all the way into the weekend. Mid-70s around the Triangle, mid-70s around most of Cumberland County. Grace Creek, you're always the hot spot, but the hot spot right now is 80 degrees. We can handle that in late summer. We're going to stay short of 80 degrees for official high temperatures in the Triangle. No rain in store today. If you're headed out to the Hurricanes preseason game for a little tailgating, things are looking good. Temperatures tomorrow, we're going to start off in the 50s. Area-wide, we'll even see some 40s on the map early Friday morning, especially to the north of the Triangle. Mid-70s tomorrow, 80 on Friday, and then we warm up over the weekend, but the humidity still isn't going to be bad. Fall arrives officially before sunrise on Monday. It won't feel very autumnal, though, with highs around 90 and the humidity increasing. Mother Nature has a finely developed sense of irony.